it bakes up okay. It's brown, it's concave, in the center it kind of looks like a cat. Happy Valentine's Day! Way more tragic than I thought.
The flavor's not too bad, but it is very, very dense. There's nothing velvety about this.
Let's make the horse trade and whoopie pies for the Food Network. I like whoopie pies. I hope this is one of those recipes that works out. Sugar, vanilla, and some hot coffee. Vegetable oil, flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, pepper. Here, this is what we're working with. Let's see how it goes. That is a really big dough. Let's bake these and see what happens. So they're pretty dense and they don't look much like whoopie pies I've had, but who knows? Let's make the filling. That looks pretty good.
This thing's an absolute unit.
Let's keep these our little unbreakable
The taste is incredible. It is so dry and crumbly.
Let's make the horse rated no-bake tart for the Food Network. Alright, well this doesn't have free ingredients, but it's incredibly simple, so let's get going. Cream, some yeast, times in case it doesn't hear. Now for the third ingredient, a store-bought chocolate tart. You know, just to feel like I actually made something. Real cheeky. This is my fault, because this is the only chocolate tart I can find. I gotta be honest, they didn't even try that hard in the photos for this recipe. This looks much nicer.
This is still a recipe.
Yep. So here's my question. It's a Nutella tart, so why not just actually make a tart out of Nutella?
So essentially, it's a old-time, like, pure whipped cream recipe.
Yeah, basically.
It's okay. It's not even that good.
Does it remotely taste like Nutella?
No, where there isn't, but there you go.
Let's make an unrated stuffing recipe from the Food Network. Breaking some new ground and starting off with this. It took a while, but we got there. These are some dehydrated bagels. Our favorite apple cider. There we go.
It's gone.
See, next we're gonna put in pumpkin chunks, onions, garlic, sage. We have a mystery ingredient. It says 1 teaspoon ground. Unless it means a literal teaspoon of dirt with a ground, I don't really understand. Pepper, or a little salt. Don't forget precious vintage fireworks. To fair winds, maybe if we'd had that ground spice that wasn't listed, it would have fixed everything. Let's make the frustrated pumpkin pie for the Food Network. Thanksgiving. I have sugar, salt, butter. This is butter this time. It's interesting. Do not need water in this podcast. Joke.
So don't forget flying toast.
We do this time. Much to my surprise, envelopes hold like pineapple and refrigerate for 30 minutes. I find this fascinating. I need this to work. Hopefully the filling's not too weird. Maybe a little time blister, if anything. Maybe yogurt is the way to go. So the edges got a little blurred because the filling wasn't way more than it should have. It basically puffed up like an egg yolk and then deflated.
The flavor isn't actually that bad, but it is on the sweeter side, where it's lacking is the texture. It's kind of gelatinous.
When you poke it or fry through the egg tart.
Yeah. That's kind of what it feels like.
Let's make frustrated cupcakes for the Food Network. The really nice thing about this recipe is that everything just goes in this bowl all at once, and then the second is grated apples, grated carrots, grated sweet potato, some margarine, and salt. Oh my gosh, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Sloppy's okay. This is an interesting ingredient. It has lots of meal. I didn't make this myself because I couldn't find it in the grocery store anywhere, and we looked. Cinnamon, nutmeg. Now to my surprise, that tape has no sugar in here, but that's actually for my cake. Let's mix. Vodka, pepper, and garlic cupcakes. Pretty weird. be said, but maybe that's a good thing. Nothing left to do but bake them. And they kind of smell like carrot cake, and they're very flat.
It is like mashed potato mushy.
Ugh.
It's baking powder. It's not what it says it is.
Let's make the horse-rated gazpacho from the Food Network. There are pretty many one-star recipes out there, but we've got one for you today. Starting out with some tomatoes, low sodium chicken broth, air-fried pepper mix. Whoops, it's fine. Right, moving on. It didn't take long for the recipe to get weird. Orange juice, peeled garlic, deseeded jalapeno, mysteriously a piece of bread, fresh cilantro. Sorry for breaking you into this salt beef. You cute pepper beef. So now we're just gonna puree that and see what we get. Finishing the top with a garnish of cilantro, lime wedge, let's eat it.
It feels like I'm just eating a bowl of salsa.
I feel like it's a bit bland. It's not terrible, but I would definitely want to add more flavor to it.
I just don't think it's what it says it is.
Yeah. Let's make the horse-rated fudge muffins from the Food Network. I love a good muffin, so it pains me to do this. But let's start. Oil, sugar. Amanda says to dump everything else in there and mix it around. So let's go. Salt me action. I will say it is pretty rare to have the same amount of salt in baking soda, though. Orange juice. It said to use a blood orange, that's why it said healthy. And orange zest. It says not to overmix it, so I'm gonna stop. She's soupy.
What kind of ingredients?
They're not really orange, are they? Maybe it's because of the blood orange with the vanilla. Not sure. Let's get it. Stop taking out my recipes.
They're so awful. They hardly taste like orange, and they just kind of taste like salt and baking soda.
Ugh. I knew the ratios were wrong when there was as much salt as there was recipe for disaster. Let's make the horse-rated African cream puffs from the Food Network. Everybody ready for some smooth baking? Start out with butter, 3 apples, brown sugar, rum, pine spice, apple cider. Alright, at this point I'm gonna have to decide between slightly runny filling or applesauce, so we're gonna call it apple pastry. I've got some fun little Halloween cookie cutters. Now move to cutting the top, make the little sandwiches. Almost feel like it's a missed opportunity. I should have made wedges. And I think the worms are kind of a bust. Apple butter. Set the apple filling. Lots of is just some whipped cream in here. A little bit of powdered sugar. You know, they kind of look cute. Little spoon puff pastry snaps. They're definitely delicate.
Pretty good.
Belgian cookie batter, but it's not muffin.
At this point, I'm just happy. This is a win.
Alright, really exciting because today I'm going to share with you a Halloween recipe that I've been making since I was a kid. Let's go. Butter, peanut butter, brown sugar, white sugar, egg, 1 teaspoon of molasses, 1/8 of a teaspoon of super flavored peanut butter. Time for the dry ingredients. All-purpose 1/2 cup of bread flour because it makes the cookies softer and more tender. Mix it well. Refried salt beans. Portion of cookie dough. Half of your icing. Piece of chocolate bar. Let your frosting half, stick in the other half. Now you can leave it like that, but I like to stick it across with thick layers so they end up like a cookie. 375, about 12 minutes, and I like to flip the tray around once. As you can see, they're nicely on their sticks, and you can just leave them like this, or you can add some extra frosting and sprinkles just to make them fun.
I already know the day is so fun.
Let's make the horse-rated chocolate truffles from the Food Network. This recipe is sensuous chocolate truffles, so sensuous isn't quite the word that comes to mind, but I suppose let's see how I can get a creamy, milk,
Please pick one card. You go first.
Sense to make them look like little just like that. Perfect. Let's fill them.
Just get into the spirit.
Do you feel the process?
Yeah, that looks about right.
microwave. Well, that's the halfway point, and I'm a little concerned. So I don't even know where to begin with this. As you can see, it exploded all over the place, and also it looks like the caramel has replaced with the custard part. Now we're gonna chill this for a while, and then we'll let you go read.
Here's the thing. Success. Unappetizing, but there's a texture of blue here for sure. Look at this.
We have invented blue.
Let's make the first-rated soft pretzel from the Food Network.
A lovely subscriber requested the worst rated soft pretzels for Oktoberfest, and boy, we're gonna deliver.
Right?
And the gabbing, if you can see, we got some whole wheat flour, which, I mean, who makes pretzels with whole wheat flour? But anyway, this flour. This recipe calls for sea salt, so salt me getting the day off.
An egg and our yeast mixture.
So now, without letting the curd off, we're gonna immediately roll this out. We have pretzels. They were here starting to roll out, but it's fine. So now we have to let them cook for 15 minutes, which will basically do nothing, and then we can finish them off. As expected, that didn't do a lot, but instead we give them an egg wash and some salt. Let's bake it till we make it. Here's our wee little pretzels. Hopefully they taste yummy.
They're so dry. I'm really disappointed because I love some pretzels.
Let's make the first-rated cupcakes from allrecipes.com.
This recipe claims to make the best chocolate cupcakes ever. Stars, I guess.
Flour, cocoa powder, white
because it calls for half an egg. It made me half an egg. The thought of quartering an egg was just too much for me. Vanilla extract. 1, 2, 3 and a half. Best cupcakes ever. Never in a bad way if I'm having to knead a cupcake dough. To be honest, these are rock hard. Rock hard. Yep.
This is not a good cupcake. What is that? A brownie. whisper, hey?
Just a touch. By the way, I quartered this batch. This is a quarter of the recipe.
Let it boil for a minute and a half.
Last ingredient. This is more like a swamp with a mud pie. Let these cool.
So we have this weird mud-like substance. Kind of reminds me of like a fudge with oats in it, but it's like sicky it's super sick sweet. Doesn't taste horrible, but it's like way too sweet and the texture's all wrong.
Let's make a best-rated family dessert recipe from the Food Network.
Alright, San Luis time to shine. Like cake mix. Alicia staying true to her roots with the semi-homemade. 6 tablespoons of raspberry preserves. Okay, then we need a bit of red food coloring just to amp it up a notch. Alright, let's bake it. It smells really good and baked up nice, so now it's time to let it cool so we can place it. We're just gonna drizzle this one slice because we don't know if we want it on the whole cake.
I really like the flavor. It's definitely packed full of raspberry. For me, it's a bit sweet, and it's not dry, but it's quite crumbly.
Semi-homemade and not bad at all.
Let's make the horse-rated sugar cookies from the Food Network.
I really like Taylor's recipe of being optimistic, but this one has the lowest ratings out of any we've ever made. Vanilla. However, I have concerns. Very crumbly. Do my very best to make this come together. Well, it's a dough ball.
Definitely.
Oh boy, the good. Alright, let's chill it. It seems like it's gonna work. Gonna make it cute. See? Adorable. A lot of people said they couldn't get the dough to come together, so I'll take this as a win. I hope they don't all run together. I'm gonna be so disappointed. They smell really nice and they look really cute. So the only way this will work is these recipes that we taste really bad. Is that the worst sugar cookie you've ever had?
Honestly, it just kind of tastes like any other sugar cookie I've had.
Isn't that crazy?
I feel like people must have given up when it didn't seem like the dough was gonna come together.
Let's make the horse-rated hummus from the Food Network.
It's almost like 2 recipes in one, and I'm not sure if they're gonna work together. Chickpeas. One escaped.
It's definitely
No. Juice. Garlic. Nice runny tahini. Kind of skimpy on the tahini. Salt bean. Olive oil. Now it's pepper bees time to shine. Or not exactly. Be right back. Now you might have thought this was hummus. However, basil different things, but I don't use shortening as much. Vanilla and a can of crushed pineapple. It doesn't say to drain it, so just like that. I'll drain pineapple. We're done. They remind me more of little cakes. Guess we'll see how they taste.
Actually, not that bad. They're just color cookies. They're like little pineapple cakes.
Oh, well, there you go. Not really that bad after all.
This is Gaston. You probably know him as the boring but narcissistic antagonist from Disney's Beauty and the Beast. When he fled his servants in the Beast Castle, Gaston was magically transformed into an object, namely a dessert. What dessert would he be and how would we make it? Today, we're going to find out.
I had an idea for a new video series.
Okay.
Let's make desserts out of famous characters. What if your favorite character or villain or whatever it is was a dessert? To work this out, I put the names of some famous Disney villains in a hat. You're gonna draw a name, and then I have to come up with a dessert that represents them.
We got Gaston.
Oh goodness. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. He's French,
Okay,
so it has to be
yeah.
a French dessert. All right. You know, it needs a lot of eggs. He's a really big fan of eggs. From what I remember, call this
Getting like souffle vibes.
souffle. Souffle is perfect. So yeah, it needs to be a souffle because just like Gaston, needs lots of eggs to help it get large, and it's fragile, just like his best friend is. So.
He tries to come off like a total Pikachu, but
We all know that.
so yeah, quite the race for that table.
Yes.
So how are you gonna go about making this? I've never seen the souffle you made.
I have not either, but thanks to our friends at Tasty, not sponsored. I watched their video and I think I understand a little bit of how I'm gonna do this. First of all, since this has to be very large, because Gaston eats dozens of eggs a day, we need a huge cooking vessel. So you have the yolk base on one side and then with the egg whites on the other, and at the end you combine them together. It will rise and become impressive. My biggest fear, I've never made a souffle, is it falling. However, in this particular instance, it's very appropriate if it falls because it's